Hi everyone, Happy New Year. This is Elisa Velarde. I am the Senior Product Marketing Manager here at Sonatype, and we are back January 2020 with the latest installment of the Nexus Intelligence Insights. So this month we're going to cover a vulnerability that turned out not to be a very big vulnerability at all because of the tremendous effort of the open source community in general terms. So just sort of to preface it, Axe, I know you're going to get into the mechanics of this attack, but essentially, bad actors have been using the open source community's magnanimous nature to really take advantage and, corrupt software components, open source software components, at the source. And so I think the mechanism, the system or framework put in place to try and, stop that, correct it, and, pull bad malicious components and malware and those sorts of things out of repositories is paying off. And it paid off this time around with only 32 downloads before this malicious package was discovered by NPM. So, and by the Microsoft security research team, by the way, just to give proper credit. So Axe, would you like to talk about that a little bit more and then maybe dig into the mechanics?
Yeah, absolutely, Alyssa. So this particular vulnerability affected 1337qq-js package, and we're not sure, to be honest, that if what was the intention of this package. Was it designed to imitate other leads 1337 packages in the repository? But yeah, the good part is only 32 downloads. I mean, it got caught pretty fast, and did have a chance to look at the code, which I can show you.
That'd be great.
Although the malicious domain was pulled, obviously, to shut down the attacker controlled machines, I still have something here. So it's interesting, the index.js file, the main package file, it doesn't have anything interesting really, just some skeleton code. But if you go in the package.json file, that's where the magic is. You see that there's a post-install command and pre-install at both of these pre-install stages. And once the package has been installed by an unsuspecting developer, it downloads malicious scripts from this domain, npm.1337qq.com. Of course, this domain's been shut down, like I said. Yeah, so that's why I didn't get a chance to look inside these scripts.
Again, it worked, right? The system worked. Very swift justice for that package, right? It's already been pulled and everybody's been made aware in the community. That's fantastic. It's good to see how it might have worked had it gone more widespread. But the really great news here is that it didn't. It was stopped in its tracks by the security research team. And I think there's kind of a proliferation of that these days, right? Places to report vulnerabilities, ways that you can do that. I know that, shameless plug, Sonatype has our central security project reporting platform that folks can use to go and report vulnerabilities, get a CVE number assigned if that's necessary. HackerOne's another one of those platforms that we're in partnership with as well. Just making it easier for people in the open source community to really report these vulnerabilities so that they can be taken care of quickly before widespread damage is done.
Absolutely. I think there's been a tremendous development in the open source community when it comes to reporting vulnerabilities. I mean, like you said, there's platforms like HackerOne, there's bug bounties on BugCrowd, and these days you don't even need to go that far or request a CVE. GitHub lets you just open an issue, anybody can report a vulnerability, or as a last resort, you can also just drop an email letting the developer know. But I think because of the headlines every day and a lot of pressure on companies' PR image and everything, I think security has been something which has been taken more seriously in the recent days than before.
I would agree with that. I also think by making it easier and more convenient and sort of gamifying it in a way, with the bounty programs, it certainly made it more interesting for security researchers to report things that they find back to companies, private companies, open source teams, open source projects. So really coming together as a group and using the strength of the community to report people who are behaving badly. That's great. Okay, thank you everyone. That's the end of our video for this month. It was great to cover some good news for a change. And if you have any questions about this vulnerability or anything at all for our data team, feel free to get in touch. Thanks so much. We'll see you next month.